Think about the testimony of this commission as it concerns the ark. The ark was directed by God. And after the design was completed, God's servant was waiting for marching order on when this project should commence. And there was no word from heaven. And then suddenly, the Lord spoke and said, don't ask me about this thing again until I speak to you. So he stayed off. And then suddenly, the voice of God finally came. Was it not new that I told that this is the place of my appearing? I would have taken the project there. I would have not gone there with you. And then the marching order to commence the ark came. If you look at the timeline, it looked as if, naturally speaking, it would have been easier and cheaper to start then. By the time God had given the marching order, the economic terrain of the country had become hot. That was the first time that we discovered in Nigeria that you can exchange cucumber for tomatoes. They say you can cook soup with cucumber instead of tomatoes. How many of us remember? It was in the heat of that, when tomatoes became too costly for people to buy, that God was giving a direction that now is the time to go forward. But in the midst of that economic heat was an economic miracle taking place before the eyes of many. Why? Because God led. God does not lead according to the condition of the environment. He leads according to his agenda. He leads according to his agenda. It was when there was a disparity, increasing disparity between naira and dollar, that God said, go ahead. But when God leads, the climate is not under his consideration because he's above the climate. That is the wonder of the leading of God. Shout hallelujah. The wonder of the leading of God. So when he leads forward. No matter what the climate looks like, he keeps leading forward.